Hi guys, I'm back with chapter 4 of the 13-story treehouse. The Big Red Nose. We raced back upstairs. A big red nose filled the video phone screen. Uh-oh, it was Mr. Big Nose, a publisher, and he was angry. I could tell this because his nose was even bigger and redder than usual. "Where is my book?" he yelled. "What book?" said Terry. "The one you chuckleheads promised me a year ago would be on my desk last Friday." "Oh," said Terry. Is it last Friday already?" "It's past last Friday already," shouted Mr. Big Nose. "Way past! And your book is still not on my desk." The truth was, we'd kind of forgotten about the book. We were a little behind schedule. Well, when I say a little behind schedule, I mean a lot behind schedule. And I mean a lot behind schedule. I mean a lot behind schedule. Not that I was about to tell Mr. Big Nose that. He was already pretty angry, and the angrier he gets, the bigger his nose gets. And if his nose got any bigger, I was worried that it might explode. And that was not something I wanted to see, especially not in 3D. Above an artist's expression of what it would look like when Mr. Big Nose's nose exploded. "No problem, Mr. Big Nose," I lied. "It's under control. We'll get it to you as soon as we can." "Well, as soon as you can. He'd better be in by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or else." "Don't worry, Mr. Big Nose," I said. "It will be there. All right. You can count on us." "But," said Terry. I quickly ended the call before Terry could say anything that would make Mr. Big Nose any angrier than he was. "You shouldn't have told him that," said Terry. "I'm way too busy to get it done by tomorrow. Look at my do list. I'm flat out." "And don't even get me started on to-don't list. Your to-dos and to-don'ts will just have to wait," I said. "If we don't get this book finished, it will be back to the monkey house for us." "The monkey house," said Terry, looking terrified. "Not the monkey house. Anything but the monkey house." For those of you who don't know, the monkey house is where Terry and I used to work. It was the worst job ever. Cleaning the monkey's house was bad enough. Grooming the monkeys was even worse. But the worst job of all was having to fill in for the monkeys while they were on a break. "I'm not going back to the monkey house," said Terry, "and it's final." "And you won't have to," I said. "Not if we get our book finished. Come on, let's get started. We've got until tomorrow." There's a little picture of Terry and Andy running. The drawing competition. We went to the kitchen table. It's where we do most of our work. Or rather, in the case of the past year, it's where we didn't do most of our work. But that could soon be fixed. I figured Terry would have a few funny sketches in his drawing folder to get us started. It would simply be a matter of grabbing the best ones, adding a few words, and hey presto, we'd make our own new book. No sweat, no worry. We are professional book writers after all. I mean, you just saw a pile of books on page 18. "Okay," I said. "Let's see what you've got." Terry opened his drawing folder and laid it flat on the table. "You're going to love this," he said. In front of me was a picture of a finger. Self-portrait of finger. Finger shadow. "This is just a picture of a finger," I said. "Yes," said Terry proudly. "But not just any finger. It's my finger. I said, what else have you got? I've got a close-up picture of my finger, said Terry, and it's labelled. Self-portrait of finger labelled. Fingerprints, fingernails, moon, the man in the moon, the man in the finger, singing area, hand, mountain climbing, lice, about to die, help, mountain climbing, lice using lice picks, fingernail, broken bits from chowing fingernail, moose, dirk and killer germs. I stared at it. Well, said Terry, a big grin on his face. What do you think? Lice picks? Get it? Not ice picks. Lice picks. Yeah, I get it, I said. I turned the pages, looking for more pictures, but all I saw was this. And this, and this. Is that it? I said. 2 pictures. You've had a whole year and you've only come up with 2 pictures. Honestly, Terry, do you expect me to do all the work? The pictures as well as the writing? Of course not, said Terry. You can't draw. Yes, I can, I said. Drawing is easy. It's coming up with the words that takes real skills. If you think drawing is so easily, then let's have a drawing competition, said Terry, handing me a pencil. No problem, I said. First we draw a knife. That's not a knife, said Terry. This is a knife. Next we drew a worm. That's not a worm, said Terry. This is a worm. Next we draw a banana. That's not a banana, said Terry. This is banana. No, I said, that's not a banana. This is banana. I picked the giant banana that Terry had made the day before and charged it at him. Put the giant banana down, Andy, said Terry, backing away. I'll put it down, I said, when you admit that I'm a better drawer than you are. But you're not. Okay, I said, then I'm sorry to inform you that I'm going to whack you over the head with the giant banana. Not if I can whack you first, said Terry, snatching the banana from my hands and whacking me over the head with it. That's when everything went black. The next thing I knew, I was soaking wet and Terry was kneeling in front of me, holding an empty bucket. I'm so glad you're alright, he said. I thought I killed you. So did I said. I can't believe you whacked me with a giant banana. But you were going to whack me with it. 2 wrongs don't make a right, Terry, I reminded him. I suppose not, he said, and I'm sorry. But look, on the bright side, at least I saved your life by throwing a bucket of water in your face. But now I'm all wet. Yes, but at least it's better than being dead. I'll tell you one thing, I said. We're both as good as dead. If you don't stop wasting my time and get our book finished, you mean get our book started, said Terry. Do you have anything in your writing folder? Actually, I do. I have started a story, I said. And it's a pretty good one too. That's great, said Terry. Let's see it. I grabbed my writing book and began turning the pages. Once upon a time. Great start, said Terry. Action-packed. But what happens next? I'm not sure, I said. That's as far as I got. That's it, said Terry. 4 words? 4 pages, I said. Yeah, but it's still only 4 words, said Terry, and one of them isn't even spelled right. I'm pretty sure it's upon, not upon. Well, excuse me, Mr. Roald Dahl, I said. If you know so much about story writing, why don't you write it? Because it's time for my favorite TV show, said Terry. What about a book? I said. Why don't you write while I watch? Because I can't write when the TV is on. I said I can't concentrate. Then come and watch it with me, said Terry, patting the beanbag beside him. And that's why, instead of working on our book, we ended up wasting half an hour watching the world's dumbest dog on the world's dumbest TV show. But still, don't take my word for it. See yourself. Chapter 6. The Barking Dog Show. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark.